Let's focus on the Bundesliga a little more, shall we? As you mentioned, 10 in a row, Bayern Munich, once again, huge favourites to be crowned the champions of Germany. How much of a concern is it, Arne, that we're going into a situation where it's almost a foregone conclusion that Bayern are going to win this?
I mean, the last years were pretty obvious. Bayern Munich was just like better than everyone else. Borussia Dortmund, they did their homework on their hand too, so they bought or they got two really important players on board to stabilize the defense, which is with Schlotterbeck and also Süle from Bayern Munich. They definitely want to be more compact next year. They lost Haaland, which is a huge loss. On the other hand, they got Haller in, who's out for a couple of months, which Sebastian Kehl just said because of his surgery. Adeyemi is a good transfer for sure. Özcan, he's probably not like the high-end transfer, but to me, he's really important in order to just like hold the team together, to win tackling. So to me, they did a very good job in signings. But on the other hand, to lose a guy like Haaland is pretty tough to deal with. But on the other hand, I think they did quite well. If it's enough to win the Bundesliga next season, we will see. As I said earlier, Bayern Munich has to adapt all those changes too, and it's going to be definitely more exciting than last year.
Yeah, of course, losing Haaland, bring in Sebastian Haller, and then, of course, his illness, Archie. We learned some new news today on it. 2 months, it looks like he'll be out, yes?
Yeah, a few months, but Dortmund aren't putting a definitive time on it yet until they know the full extent of what's going on. I've been in Dortmund the last few days as well, and the mood there, I think it's very much clipped the wings of the euphoria that had started to sweep the place when they saw the sorts of signings that they were making at the start of the summer in Nico Schlotterbeck and Niklas Süle, clinching a direct rival, a player from a direct rival in Bayern as well. And Niklas Süle actually, in one of the Dortmund newspapers here this week, I found out the word for what grumpy is as well when it comes to Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs there, and Brumbear. So a little bit.
Did you find that paper in a bin, Archie? It's got great goals.
Look, sometimes things get crushed in the bag. You've been trying to fit everything in, mate. That's the problem. Such is life. But was also hearing Sebastian Kehl speak at the BDFL, which is the conference which is held by the Association of German Coaches. Lots of interesting things being said there. Something about scanning, which is how much players look up when they are about to receive the ball, for example. I'm sure Stevie would love that statistic. Kevin De Bruyne is an absolute king at that.
Yeah.
But the other things that were happening was this roundtable where Sebastian Kehl was talking at the end of it and speaking about how it's not just up to them in Borussia Dortmund this coming season. It's also about how RB Leipzig and Bayer Leverkusen step up as well, because their squads are on a level. He's putting them on a level with Borussia Dortmund's. And I have to agree. I mentioned it already on the show last week, but has to be emphasized. Only 1 point taken by those three teams, Dortmund, Leverkusen and Leipzig, against Bayern last season. That has to improve, or else the title race is not going to be closer. And that's the way that Sebastian Kehl is phrasing it as well. He wants to make sure that they can get closer to Bayern and make it more interesting at the top, because they realise that, albeit, sure, Bayern's resources do outweigh Borussia Dortmund's by a long way and the rest of the competition, there's no reason why Borussia Dortmund can't be better. And that's what their fans have been, I think, frustrated about. It is not that, sure, they've had good results, but anyone who's watched the games will know in Dortmund that it's just not been the case in terms of the way they've been playing, particularly when they were under Marco Rose last season.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.